Hello, how are you? This is Ahmed Ragab from the Academic Professional Training. Okay, and today is the day for revision about level 5. How are you first and how's your life? Okay, now I hope you all fine and in a good health. Now let's start our presentation and our today's session with asking a specific question. Now, what did we take in level 5? Okay, level 5 we took some things about body parts, we took some things about disease, how to talk about disease, we talked about lots of things. Okay, so this was in the first session, and in the second session we talked about comparative adjectives, shopping, fun series, and some other stuff. Okay, now we will start today our session with explaining something important. Now, we agreed that every time we will remind ourselves of how to speak English in a correct way. So let's start the session today with this small introduction about how to speak English fluent and correctly. Now, to speak English fluent and correctly, first you need to focus on something important that we agreed before. We agreed before that listening is the key. Now, I have to listen more than one time and twice, thrice, and listen and listen and listen again and again and again to actually have as much input as I want, then actually I try to speak. So first, let's recap some rules we've studied before. Let's recap them. Now, the first rule we talked about before was about how to speak. Now, the first thing we said we learn phrases, not words. So to sum up this rule, so this rule talks about we learn phrases, not words. As we said before, when I learned a word, like today I took a word. So for example, today's word is window. So I open the window in the morning. I open the window in the morning. Okay, so here we have this sentence. And the word that I'm trying to practice today is window. So let's highlight window and make it bold, make this bigger a little. So that's my sentence. So today I learned a new vocabulary, which is window. So I try to put it in a sentence. I open the window in the morning. So that's a sentence, a normal different sentence like, okay, I actually use it in different sentences so I can learn it as much as I can. Like for example, here I said, I open the window in the morning. Also, when I try to learn it in another sentence, I say this. Like for example, let's delete the last part, morning part, and let's say this thing. Now, so we have here the sun or the air. The air comes from the window. The air comes from the window. So that's a different sentence. So this is the thing. So when I take vocabulary, like different vocabularies like this. Okay, so these are different vocabularies. When I take them, I try to put them in sentences so I can learn a sentence. When I learn a sentence, the output will be a sentence and it will be easy for me to speak. So the first thing, as we agreed before, is to learn phrases. Don't learn individual words, as we said before. Now that's the first thing. The second thing is about something important, and it's somehow difficult for lots of people, which is the grammar. So what should I do with the grammar? In the grammar part, I have like a simple, easy method to learn the correct grammar and the correct thing. How? Now, I don't study grammar, okay? I don't study grammar. I don't study grammar at all. What do I do with grammar? I practice grammar. How do I practice grammar? Like, practicing grammar is related to situations. I have situations and I practice in them grammar. How? Let's, for example, practice a word like something like this. What do you do every day? So what do you do every day? So this is a normal question. We've been asked before, and we could be asked that again and again and again. So what do you do every day? So when I see the word every day here, so when I see the word every day, so the word every day here talks about what? Talks about a habit. We said that the habit, okay, I understand it. I don't memorize it. We said that the habit comes with a specific tense, which is the simple present, like this. I play football every day. I go to work every day. I go to the club every week. I visit my uncle every month. So, okay, it's not about the time, it's about the habit itself. So, this is how I practice grammar. I learn how to understand grammar, not to actually just say grammar and try to memorize rules and all of these things. Memorizing rule is wrong. No, don't memorize rules. Practice the grammar through situation, through things, and use the listening a lot. Now that's number 2. We said again number 3, which is what I say always and I keep on saying again and again. Learn with your ears, not with your eyes. Meaning here, this thing means one thing important. Listening is the key to learn fluent English. So listening is the key for learning fluent English or to learn fluent English. So to learn correctly, to learn in a perfect way, I have to listen a lot. I have to have lots of input inside me. So like I listen to like a song, I watch a movie. All of these are very helpful. Now if I don't like to listen to something a lot, you can watch YouTube videos and all of these are going to be solved. All of your problems in English are going to be solved very fast. Now the last thing we'll talk about is learn English deeply. So learn English deeply means repeat English. So this is what I do always. When I try to learn something, I try to repeat that thing more than one time. Once, twice, thrice, and I say it again and again and again. So I can actually, it's not about memorizing, it's about like understand that thing and help myself to have it here and say it easy without thinking a lot. Because our problem always when we speak, I actually think a lot about the thing. Like I think, for example, how to use that tense, and I think how to use this preposition, and I put them together, and then I make a sentence here in Arabic first, then I translate that Arabic into English, then I add English grammar, then I speak all of these things to say one sentence. So it's difficult, and now I'm not speaking, so I need to speak. So to speak, I have to learn how to think in English. Now, how to think in English, that's part of our revision today. We are going to take a video that how to think in English, how to use your English skills, how to use what you have to learn easy and correct English. Okay? Now let's start our revision by the topic that we talked about in like level 5 in the beginning. We talked about the body parts. We talked about lots of things about the body parts. Now let's have some pictures, some questions on them, and let's try to solve these questions. Now, so let's start by the first question here. I hear sounds with my nose, ear, mouth. So what's this? What's this? What's this thing? Yes, this thing is, yes, ear. I hear sounds with my ear. Very nice. Now let's go next. Now, I smell things with my nose, knee, mouth. Correct, it's with my nose. Okay, now let's go for next one. Okay, so here we said the first one was I hear sounds with my ear. I smell things with my nose. Very nice. Smell. That's called smell. Okay, smell. Okay, and the things with my what are these? Correct. These are my eyes. Okay, so these are my eyes. Knees and shoulders are different things. Now let's go next. Okay, so what's next? So we said we hear with the ear, we smell with the nose, and we see with eyes. Very nice. That's pretty good. So what's this? Okay, in my eyes. So my eyes. Okay, I have something that cover. So that cover protects my eyes. What's this called? It's called what? Eyebrows, eyelid, pupil. What's this? Yes, it's called, yes, correct. It's called eyelid. Very nice. Okay. Now let's go next. What's this? Okay. We took this. What's this? What's that? What do we call this part? This part is what? Front head, forehead, back head. Front head. What's front? So this is front. No such thing in English called front head. So no front, no back. So it will be, yes, it will be forehead. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Now let's go next. Let's go next. So we said this is forehead, nose, eye, and ears. Very nice. Okay. So let's go next. Now, what's this? What's this? Yes. This is what? Yes, as we took it before, this is a neck. This is a neck. There's something wrong with the PowerPoint, so this is a neck. Okay? So let's go further. What's this? So let's choose. So what are these? Because this is not this. So we have these. These are what? Lips, teeth, ears. So lips, teeth, ears. What are these? Yes, these are lips. These are lips. Okay. Now let's continue. What else? So let's continue to the next step. Okay, so to recap until it finished, what happened? So now we said what? We said these we smell, we hear the sounds with our ear, then we smell with our nose, then we see with our eye. What else? What's this? Yes, this is a neck. What's this? This is a forehead. Now, I taste things. I taste things with what? With my mouth, tongue, teeth. So I taste things with my tongue. I taste things with my tongue. Okay? So now I taste things with my tongue. Now let's go next. He has what's that? He has, yes, a long beard. He has a long beard because that's beard, that's, yeah, hair, and bread. What's bread? We eat bread. Bread. We eat bread. Now let's continue. So that's beard. This is mustache. This is a nose, ears, cheeks, forehead, eyes, hair, neck, very nice, mouth, teeth, gum, tongue. Okay? So again, you have nose, mouth, teeth, gum, tongue, chin, mustache, beard, ears, forehead, hair, and neck. Okay? Now what's that? What's this? So what's this? This is what? This is my arm, my shoulder, or my wrist. Arm, shoulder, or wrist. So this is my, yes, this is my shoulder. Very nice. Okay, now let's go next. So we said that this is shoulder, this is chin, lips, teeth, gum, tongue, eyes, nose, ears, hair, neck, beard, mustache. Beard and mustache. And this is my shoulder. So she has a long, yeah, mustache, beard, and very nice hair. She has a long hair. She has a long hair. Okay. Now let's go next. Welcome back from the prayer. We had a small technical problem before the prayer, but we're good now. So now let's go back to our things. We were taking some questions. We're trying to solve the questions through the picture. So what do we see in the picture now? So if we're trying to point to the picture now, what do we see in the picture? What's wrong with him? He has a problem where? Yes, in his head, for example. So he has what? Very nice. He has a headache. He has a headache. Headache is what? Headache is pain in the, yes, head. Now, let's continue. So, here, he has pain where? Head? No, not head. What's this? Inside? Teeth. So, these are teeth. So, he has a, toothache. So, what's the matter? So, that's the question. We agreed that when I actually ask about someone's problem, so I ask him, what's the matter? She will say what? I'm okay. Not bad. That means if he's okay. If he's not okay, he'll say, I have a headache. I have a toothache. Very nice. I have a toothache. Now let's continue. Toothache. So we have headache and toothache. Let's go next. Okay. So this works. So again, what we recap now, we were talking about organs and what do they do. What do I smell with? I smell with what? With my nose. Very nice. I hear with my ear. Very nice. I eat with my mouth. I taste with my tongue. Very nice. I see with my eyes. Now, so what's the matter? What's the problem with him? So he has a problem in here. What's that? It's my back. Very nice. So I have a backache. So backache. So we have headache, backache, and stomachache. Backache. Now let's continue. The next. Okay. Okay. Until I finish, let's explain something. Now we've talked before about tenses. Now let's recap tenses. Let's have a revision about tenses. Now in tenses, how many tenses do we have? We have past, present, and future. Now we're talking about one of them, which is the present. So we talk about the present. The present simple. We talked about the present simple, but we will mention something about the present simple. What's that? Now we have in the present simple, we said the present simple is like this. When I write a sentence like this, I walk to work every day. So I walk to work every day. So that's the present simple tense. I have it like this. So the present simple. I walk to work every day. Now if we're talking about this, so that's what was the question on this? So if you want the question for something like this. So I asked him what? Yes, what do you do every day? What do you do every day? Very nice. Now we agreed that we have two kinds of questions. We have simple questions which are like the yes or no question, and we have WH questions. Now what's this kind? This kind is WH questions. What's the difference? Yes or no question is I answer yes or no. That's all what I say. I say yes I do, no I don't. Yes I have, no I haven't. Yes I am, no I'm not. So yes or no. And always actually the yes or no question comes with one of three verbs. If the question starts with do or does or did. Very nice. So first verb that we're talking about, verb to do. So if the question started with do, does, did. Also I have the second type, which is the verb to be. Am, is, are, was, were. So am, is, are, was, were. That's the second time I use WH questions. Am, is, are is present, was, were is past. Now let's go for the last one. Have, has, and had. So these three actually we don't use them much, but
they are yes or no questions. Now let's give an example for a question like this. Here, let's make this answer with yes or no. Here, when I say yes, I walk to work every day. Yes, I walk to work every day. So what was the question here? This is not the question, so it's not the question. That's wrong here. The question here, I say it like this. Walking. So I say, do you walk to work every day? Okay, now we are confused. We need to understand. So let's try to understand. Now first, it's on the right page. Now let's say something. We said that the present simple is talking about habits, right? But what happened here? Now, and we have lots of verbs. Which one should I do? Now let's first agree. Like we have 3 verbs for yes or no questions. We have verb to be, verb to do, verb to have. So those 3, when a question starts with them, that means the answer is yes or no. Okay? Now, so let's take the first one, verb to be. Verb to be is like what? Am, is, are. So let's make a question with am, is, are. Is he Ahmed? So is he Ahmed? So the answer here is supposed to be yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. So these are the 2 answers that I have. So here, is he Ahmed? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Yes or no questions. Normal question. Now, okay, so when I ask about the name, I say verb to be. How about when I ask about actions? What kind of actions? Actions like what? Like walking, playing, swimming, running. So all of these are actions. Do I use verb to be? No. I say it like this, okay? I use it in a different way. Do you run every day? Do you run every day? So, okay, why don't I say, are you run every day? Why not? We agreed on one important thing. When we have verb to be, after verb to be we have what? After verb to be we have, yes, a gerund. Verb, ing. So after verb to be comes a gerund. And verb to be plus gerund, that's what? Present continuous. Now we're talking about what? Present simple. Very nice. So here, is you or do you? Yeah, it's do you. Okay. So do you run? Yes. Do you run every day? Do you run every day? Okay. Now let's take play. So the same thing. Do you play every day? So in the present simple, When I create a question, I have two options to make a question. To ask with is, and I use it with what? With names, yes. Feelings, not actions. I use it with anything, not action. When I use an action, so I use verb to do. Do you? Or does he? Do or does. Now to go back to our revision, then we will go to like solve the questions about present simple again. Now let's continue. So yes, this is an earache. This is an earache.